right way, but I gave the advice on how to proceed with it. So advice lang. Honest, economical, religious. So religious, I think it's kind of in the name itself. So honest and economical. Honest, I already told you guys that uh, you're doing research is easy if you're alone, but because you are a student, you are no, you are a student, you are gonna be doing your research for school. No, so integrity is essential. Resourceful and economical, you have limited resources, so you should be take account to that. No, okay, empirical, based on direct experience and observation of the researcher. So it can be qualitative or quantitative. No, colorful, love, dancing in the sky above. No, objective or subjective based. Good, bad. No, I'm feeling good. I'm feeling bad. No, I have a bad feeling. No, so subjective. No, so color is not subjective anymore because we can quantify color now, right? We can give values for color now, right? Uh, I guess feelings like emotions, no, or agreeable aspects, no. While quantitative, for your properties, for your material properties, but for your design, let's say is stress and strain, right? Or pressure or frequency, right? So your quantitative data or your empirical data that denotes numerical values, no? So yun po yung ating quantitative data. Okay. Right, logical scientific investigation is done in an orderly manner. So there is a process. Right, there is a process. We have a research process. No? Right? The research process. For your research method, no? For your research method, what? Again, as an introduction, right? For your research method, we're just in the proposal. Apo, we're just in the proposal. So at the very least, we are doing at least this one, chapter one. We are in the chapter two. We are at the proposal. Okay? Chapter two, chapter three. No, a little bit of chapter three. Okay? You're in the proposal. Okay? Okay? The most important aspect is you have a problem and an objective and a hypothesis. What is the main idea of what you're going to do for your capstone one? No. For your capstone one, you're gonna finish or finish your chapter 1 to 3, specifically 3. No, specifically 3, the research design. So chapter 1 is this one, this 4. Chapter 2 is research, review of related literature. This one, no, chapter 2. Chapter 2, I'm just gonna use the square one. Chapter 2 is review of related literature. This where you're gonna put your references, no? Your synthesis and your local literature. Chapter 3, this is where you're gonna put your methodology, no? And this is the most important part when it comes to your capstone one. So whether you know what you're going to do, whether what you're going to do is uh, correct, or whether you have taken the steps correctly. Right. So for your research design, chapter 3. Chapter 4 is data collection is the process where you're going to chapter 4. Chapter 4, data processing and statistical treatment, analysis and interpretation. Alright, so you're in the analyze, you're capstone 2. No, you're on your third subject. No, capstone 2, you're finishing your research. Now, usually this part you're in the home run. No, you're almost there. No, the methodology and the data collection is the hardest part. No, chapter 4 and chapter 5, you're just finishing your paper. So, paper na lang po yan. No po. Because again, we don't care about we care about whether we finish our results, but good or bad, any results is a result. No? So it is beneficial. No po. So chapter 4 and 5, once you've done your methodology, you get your results, you analyze it, you summarize, concluded, and recommendation. You finish your research, you're gonna just do your paper. So that is usually the research process. Okay. Again, for a research method, we're just on the first part. No need to think about all of it right now. Cyclical research starts with a problem and ends with a problem. Well, how do we start? No. Uh, my advice, usually the advice to us is look for researches, look for studies. No, because research is cyclical. The process is there is no finish research. There's no end all research. Like whether you do research now, observe, we plan and act, reflect, there will always be something to improve on. So what we were going to do is we find a research that already done. That's what we can do. Then we try to improve on that. We try to progress on that. We try to make another way on that. No. So that's one way of getting a topic, no, or finding a problem, or finding our objective. That's one way. No, we check the recommendation, we check the conclusion, we check the abstract. What can we improve on the topic? And it is cyclical. Now, so analytical, there's two types. Now, when it comes to research, when it comes to this category, which is descriptive and analytical. Ano po? So, when we say descriptive, describes the state of affairs as it exists at the present. No? When it says descriptive, explains existing state of affairs from available data. Beyond merely describing the characteristics when it says analytical, ascertains and describes the characteristics of the issues when it's descriptive. Okay. So for descriptive, the idea is we're just describing, we're just getting what is in the environment, or just having a look at the environment and saying what it is now. No descriptive. But when you say analytical, no, beyond descriptive, we're trying to learn which affects or are the what explains what happened on the environment. Now, so why did we get those description? What affects those description? Those are analytical. We're trying to get the relationship between what is inside the environment. We're not merely saying what happened. We're trying to explain why it happened. So that's for analytical research. Analyze and explain. Right? Anyways, so that's descriptive and analytical. We are on the right side. No, we are on the analytical side. No, we are never on the descriptive side. As engineers, we are on the analytical side. Replicable research design can be replicated for the validation of results. Can we repeat that research? No. Oh, I'm gonna count. I'm gonna describe. I'm gonna research about the color of the meteors that affects the sky. Okay, can you repeat? Can you do 3 trials? No, every century, every decade, every millennium. No, so how are you going to do that? That's not replicable. I'm gonna test the composition of the water in the flowing river. Probably there is some way to test that, but if you're just taking it one point, how are you gonna do that? Because there's always, when in a flowing river, the water is always, you can never touch the same water in a flowing river twice. Diba? Okay, so your research is not replicable. Okay, so it's once in a lifetime. No, so how are you going to do that? No. So it can be time dependent, it can be place dependent, it can be uh, well, it can depend on many factors. No, so replicable. I hope what you do can be replicable. Na resource dependent, money dependent. No, so hindi kaya kasi kulang talaga ang resources. Critical research exhibits careful and precise judgment. When you're going to choose your problem, you're gonna do your methodology. Make sure that each step is well, each step has a decision making on it. No, each step has a reason for it. No, okay. I'm let's say I'm gonna make a 3D printed arm. No, 3D printed mechanical arm that has 6 fingers. Why? Why? Why 6 fingers? Why not 7? Why not 8? 10 fingers. Why? How? Why? I mean, what's the reason? No. Probably there's a good reason. Better what? Clamp? Better holding? No? Or I don't know. So what's your judgment between that? So I'm gonna make a 4 jointed lip. No. Why are you going to do that? What's the reason to put that? No. Let's say for uh, uh, let's say a hand with shorter limbs let's say a hand with shorter limbs to accommodate movement when to simulate movement when the user is let's say is have a shorter hand or for dwarfism no for users with dwarfism no so ganun. So we have a reason for doing our research our methodology. Let's say we have uh, 4 fingers, one is modulated no pwedeng you can take out the finger and make it make it a gun, make it a drill, or I don't know what do you want no so for uh, utility purpose. No? So what purpose? For mining? For ano ba? Ano, why do you have to put that? So there is careful and precise judgment. So there are reasons why you are including that in your research. No? So I'm gonna uh, let's say is I'm gonna test my drug for curing cancer. No? Imagine that. No, I'm gonna test my new drug for curing cancer. I'm gonna test it during the day, during the night, and during the afternoon. Why? What is cancer? Is cancer time dependent? No. So bakit? Why do you have to put it during the day, during the night, and during the afternoon? I'm gonna test it on children with cancer. Okay, that's good. If they have cancer, right? If they have cancer, I'm gonna test it on. Okay, so I hope you guys get my point. No? So whatever you're gonna be putting in your research, there has to be a reason. No, there has to be a reason why you are gonna be doing that. No. Right? Right, so there are types of research. Pure research. So you're just doing it para makapasa. No? Pure research. Basic research. No. Basic research is to discover truths, principles, no, investigatory. No? Like, applied research. No, I think there are still pure research happening. No? So there are still pure researches happening. Let's say is I'm gonna make how many degrees of freedom? 2 degrees of freedom. Just for yeah, if I can do it, no, pure research. I'm gonna make 2 degrees of freedom. No, for manufacturing purposes, that's applied research. No, or for transforming or for moving an object uh, horizontally, vertically, or diagonally in a manufacturing setup. No, so applied research involves seeking new applications of scientific knowledge to the solution of a problem. There's a problem to be solved. Okay, so that is applied research. For pure research, you're trying to simply discover a new method, a new process. For applied, there is a problem to be solved. There is a case to be, your principle is to be used on. There is a technology that you want to improve with another knowledge. No po? So, applied research. Action research. Decision-oriented research involving the application of steps of scientific method in response to immediate need to prove existing practices. No, well, it doesn't necessarily mean that you're gonna be you're gonna be doing research on tangible objects. It can be, no, it is rarely for us. No, so I think for ICE, they can do that. For, I don't know about MEXE, but basically it can be any practices or methods. No, system. No. For biomed, let's say is quarantine method, detection system or quarantine methods for uh, diseased or infected, no, patients. No, what practices could we improve on? No, or let's say is medical is or psychological is treating anxiety effects. On treating anxiety on students, no. So let's say that, no. So existing practices. No, it is a research on the methods that you have to do, no, or procedures that you have to do. Existing practices, no, action, right? So there's a action research. According to venue, library research. No, not in the library. No, it is just as a good example. Research done in a word data or where all what you're going to do is no, all the data is already in your vicinity, in your internet, in your books. No, you just have to grab it. No, it's in your third generation resources. No, third generation, second generation resources of data. No, I hope you guys still remember the first generation and second generation of resources when it comes to data. No, so in your scientific method, first generation is the primary resource. No, primary resource where you're gonna get the data from the environment itself, from the user itself. Second generation is secondary resource is uh, from you're gonna get it from via survey. No, you're gonna get it via instrument. So secondary. Third is you're gonna get it from uh, media, another media. So can be another people, can be another case, or can be in the books, can be in the internet. So say third generation. So research done is where answers to specific questions or problems of the study are available already. Field research is conducted in the natural setting where no changes are made in the environment. Tama? So you are on the field itself, not necessarily on the field like outside. No. So you are, let's say, you are experimenting uh, on a mechanical system, no, in the laboratory. So that's the field. Na, yun ang field na, no, or no, specifically siguro mechanical system in the factory. No. Ayun yun. So, or where it is used for. No? So, that's field research. Okay. Laboratory research is where you are to control a situation to simulate that situation. Now, so let's say is you are to test mechanical system, or you are to test an arm, you test a robotic a robot, no? But you don't want to go to the factory, you don't want to go to the laboratory. So what you did is you made a prototype, you made a simulation at your home. No, so you made a artificial or controlled condition by isolating the study in a rigorous, specified and operationalized area. No? So most of the simulation is laboratory research. So simulate mo lang. You did not develop a machine. No. So you simulated a machine that's supposed to work. No. So simulated. No. So in a way, nasa laboratory research yan. Ah. Okay. So the purposes are to test hypotheses derived from a theory to control variance. No, you want to control conditions. No, so discover the relations between the dependent and independent variable. No, so you want to control the conditions. Okay, so no, so that's that. That's that. How do we do? How many minutes do we have? 18 minutes. I think we just finished the PowerPoint. No, we still have a few slides for now. I guess in a way when you most of the time we do laboratory research. So for example, let's say is we are to uh, make a drone. No, uh, uh, low, let's say a drone, a drone, flying drone. Now, what could be the conditions that be included in your drone? No, so how many wings? What's the battery? No, what will be the design of the wing? What will be the height that you want to your drone to fly? No, or what will be the weight of your drone? No, what will be the length, width, and height? No, how many wings, and what will be the shape of your drone? No, so you are to control those conditions. Ano yung what conditions do you have? How strong you want your drone to be when there is when there are what weather environment or in the environment is taken to account. No, do you want your drone to be water resistant, rain resistant, right? Typhoon resistant. No, what conditions you are to uh, control. No, so ano po yun? You raise your hand, Mr. Yoshi. Napindot lang po. No, Yoshi, tama ba? Yoshi? Yoshi?
Yoshi po.
Yoshi, okay. Okay, thank you. See. Ay, so let's proceed with the next one. No, quantitative and qualitative. No, so I already quantitative is basically your numerical method of measuring the variables. No, So quantitative data. Qualitative data is do not utilize numerical data, but instead data are presented through word description. No, most of the time it's outstanding, very good, feels bad, neutral. Yeah. Those are the surveys that you are taking when you are, when you like use our government offices. Yeah. So they give you survey of your satisfactory rating, right? So those is a kind of qualitative research where your personal judgment is applied. Analysis relies on the research personal judgment and critical analysis of the event, which most of the time we avoid from it. But there are example is food engineering or food engineers who rely on it. No? So especially the taste. Is it sweet? Is it bad? No, but we can chemically we can determine sugar. We can determine the amount of sugar, the amount of salt in a substance, no? But there is still the taste when it comes to food, right? Satisfactory taste. So how good is it? Is it good? Is it bad? Now, I don't know about your robotics if there will be qualitative research, no. But most of the time when we do research, it's quantitative as engineers. Diba? Right? Historical data research where each is the accumulation of the facts in relation to particular time series to determine whether or what certain events in history actually happened. So historical research, I think it's in the name itself. Descriptive, already discussed that. Experimental. Na. Ay. So experimental is where the approach of the research that describes what will be when certain variables are carefully controlled or manipulated. Now, so we are on the experimental method. No, we are in this description. We are on the experimental method, but we do not simply do trial and error. Research is critical. So when we are going to do a research, no, your methodology should have before you do your before you develop your machine, before you do your simulation, no, you're not gonna simply, oh, I'm gonna try this data and whether it works, it works. No, I'm gonna try this amount. If it works, it works. No, you have to prove methodological or paper computation wise why you're going to use them. Uh, so okay, let's say an example is in the aero. We're gonna subject material into heat at 2000 degrees Celsius hypersonic speed. No, at high temperature, supersonic speed. So they said that if they're gonna subject the object in high temperature, what high temperature? They said that, oh, we're gonna subject it to increasing temperature randomly. No, 200, 300, 400, trial and error. So there should be a method to testing your experiment. Because if you do not show your method, if you do not explain your method, there might be a case where you might not finish because you don't know what you're gonna do. So it has to your experimental method should be methodologically correct. No, or should be critical. No. Okay, so expose factor is in the name itself, post. No, post-apocalyptic because when you hear the words post-apocalyptic, post-era. No. So post means when it is already happened. Okay, problem by studying the variables in retrospect, the dependent variable is immediately observable in the main concerns to find out the antecedents that give rise to this consequence. So what already happened? You're gonna determine what happens when it happened. Now, okay, so we got 10 minutes. Again, this is our research. I think I already explained that. Courage that not. So we have our, again, for our research, it is new. So courage does not always roar. Sometimes courage is the quiet voice at the end of the day saying, I will try again tomorrow. No. And another thing from Einstein. Alright. That's the end of our presentation. We're gonna have our new topic on Thursday. Be ready. Again, be ready for Thursday. Prepare a laptop, at least one per section. So you don't have to rely on the other section's laptop. No? And gather your PowerPoint already. So we don't waste time. Collect the PowerPoint already, so we don't waste time the like injecting the or putting the USB inside, getting the file, not try to download the file. No, so collect it already. No, so we don't waste time. We only have 2 hours in the amphitheater. Right. Anyways, any questions about our exercises? Our research work? Number 1, assignment. Any questions? Our lesson. If there's no more question, there's no more question. Alright, there's no more question. Class dismiss. Lesson. Ayaman. So ay, class dismiss na. End ka.